Expat life in Australia. Black women abroad. Spiders, dating, and hair. Oh my. Let's talk about it. Okay, so I'm Ronnie. I am a black expat who's lived in Australia off and on for about 4 years. And I saw a video by Picky Girl Travels the World, and she interviewed Renee. And Renee is another black female expat, and she's lived in Australia for about, I think, 10 years. And I just wanted to add my 2 cents on my experience living here as well. All right, so let's get into it. So, how did I come to Australia? Why am I even here? I came here on a partner visa. So, if you have any questions about that, please leave your questions in the comment section below. But I came here on a partner visa. Now let's get into spiders, because my family members in the States, hi family, they think that I'm just in Australia surrounded by all these spiders, killer spiders everywhere, just sitting at my desk eating popcorn with me. It's just crazy. It's like, no, there are not. I have seen 2 huntsmen spiders. Okay, so that's been my experience, and I am in Melbourne. I saw 1 huntsman here in the apartment, so let's talk about that. So of course, at the time I didn't know what it was. I freaked out, felt like jumping off the balcony, and was screaming. Anyway, so my husband told me, he explained to me that it was a huntsman spider, and these huge, like creepy Tales from the Crypt type characters, they're actually our friends. Like, they're friendly spiders. They won't bother you. They usually stay up on the ceiling, and they eat other spiders and other insects. So, those are the type of spiders you actually want to keep around. Now, I've seen 1 huntsman, and I ended up killing it because it crawled down. It was in the kitchen. It crawled down the sink or whatever, and it was like around the kitchen area, and I saw it and smashed it, whatever. But I've just seen 1. That's it. So it's not like this is an area where I've seen a lot of spiders where I am. Okay, so let's get into the struggle of black hair care in Australia. Okay, so I can only talk about my experience, and the struggle is real. I have not found anyone that could take care of my hair. Now, I went to a few salons. I went to some African salons, and I expected them to kind of know how to handle my hair and take care of my hair, but that was not the case at all. Okay. From the way that they would comb hair, it's like they start from the top and just go straight down, and they didn't know you have to start from the bottom and work your way on up. And they're not cheap. It's like I would pay $200 something, and I would sit in the seat, and I would have anxiety because it's like I know these people don't know what they're doing. They don't teach black hair care here. Okay, so that's the real problem. Anyway, especially if you're from the US, it's like we have a certain standard. We just expect to kind of relax and sit down and have somebody take care of our hair. That is not the situation. Now, I will say, now I know of 2 hair salons that actually do good hair. Okay, that's now. There's one natural hair care salon and one that does weaves, braids, and everything else. A friend of mine went to the one that does weaves and braids, and I saw their work, and she looked fantastic. She came out of that salon looking fantastic. Her braids were on point, gorgeous. So things are changing, right? But when I was here, there was no one, okay? They didn't care about your time, and they really didn't know what they were doing. They just didn't. So for me, I had to learn how to do everything myself. I had to just wash, condition, do everything. I really had to pay attention to how to take care of my hair. Now I do everything on my own, and it just came down to the fact that if somebody's gonna mess up my hair, it's going to be me, okay? I'm not going to pay someone to jack my hair up, so I'm walking around bald. No, if I make a mistake, it's my mistake, and my money stays in my pocket. So yeah, so to this day, I just do everything. That's it. And yes, there are also stores where you can buy black hair products, and I'll post a video about that, so I'll show you. Okay, so dating in Australia. Well, I'm married, I'm not dating, but I do know other black females dating in Australia, and I'll tell you about their experience. And if you see me looking down, it's because I have notes. I don't want to lose track of what I'm talking about. All right, so I'm talking about their experience, what they've told me, and what I've kind of seen, right? So men here do not approach you. If you're a black woman, they won't approach you. And if they do approach you, 9 times out of 10 is because they're drunk, and they're just kind of out of their minds. And I think it's because, it's because some of them have low self-esteem. If they like you, they're scared. They're scared to approach you. So another point, they do expect you to pay half. Like if you all go on a date, if you say I'll pay, they'll let you. So you have to, train them. Tell them, no, you take me out, you wine and dine me, right? Okay. And you might also experience men that have a fetish for you, and that have fetishes over brown-skinned women. So again, I'm just telling you what what I know from women who are currently dating here. So that's it. All right, so the last point I'll talk about is Asians in Australia. Now I'm looking down because I don't, want to mess this up or whatever, but Renee did mention that when she first came to Sydney, she just left Korea 3 weeks ago, and once she arrived, she was like, am I back in Korea? Because she saw so many Asians, and she didn't know there were so many here. And I felt the same way when I arrived to Melbourne from China. Okay, I worked in China for a few years, and then I arrived in Melbourne. And I was shocked. I was kind of looking around like, where am I? It's like I see a bunch of Chinese, but they're speaking English, and they have an Australian accent. So I didn't know what to think. It was like super weird. Anyway, so that's true. There are a lot of Asians, a lot of Chinese, which is cool for me because, I'm learning Mandarin. And so in Melbourne, Box Hill is a great place where you can just actually go and drop English altogether. Okay, you can speak Mandarin the whole time. All the stores, everybody understands Zhongwen. So you could just go and practice as much as you want. So if you enjoyed the video, please like, share, subscribe. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section, and I will definitely answer those questions. I might make a video answering those questions. My name is Ronnie, and I help English language learners and the Black diaspora become confident global communicators. I'll help you speak with confidence, authority, and power. And I also encourage you to travel and to just learn about different cultures and learn different languages and just kind of open yourself up and explore the world, because the world is so magical. Don't think that, especially for, us Black women, don't think that the world's against us and, people walk around hating you because of your skin color. It's really not like that. This is what this channel is about. It's about bringing people from different cultures together, because, I've been to over 13 countries, and from my experience, people are more similar than different. So I'll end it here, and until next time, stay fabulous, curious, and kind. See you in the next one.